Hey friends, welcome back, or welcome if you are new. I am setting up my budget. Let me see, where is it? Right here, my cheat sheet. So we don't have very many bills this week, but we still need to set it all up. You know what? I should find some washi for this. Hold on one second. All right, so I grabbed a couple different ones. I'm thinking this blue. I was thinking this one, but I don't think that matches very well. No. So I'm thinking this blue. And then maybe a lighter blue. Oh, this one's pretty. Maybe up here. We'll do that up there. Okay. So I still haven't ordered my week dates. So I was cleaning off my shelves and I found an extra cover for my Hobonichi cousin, but I'm not using a cousin this week or this year, so let's erase that. Let's just put January 12th through 18th. 12 through 18, so I know when I am labeling this. I don't have any dates. I have the numbers, but I don't have the actual dates. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use some of these boxes because I have some that are all the same size and they will fit right into my squares perfectly. And then I'm just going to write down Monday through Sunday on them. I had today off. Mind you, it is probably almost 9 o'clock p.m. here where I live, but my paycheck does not go in on Wednesdays until later, but it's been quite a week here. Sunday morning, I got a wake-up call about 2:30 in the morning. My son was in a car accident and his truck was totaled. So we have been trying to find him another vehicle. And tonight we went to go look at another vehicle. And it just wasn't anything good. So we did not buy it. You know what? I should use one of these light blue ones. Let me see if I can get this one up. So he did not buy it. So we'll just keep looking. He doesn't want anything that he has to make a payment on because, you know, being 21 and renting and all that good stuff, nobody wants to make payments. Granted, I don't like to make car payments either, but we have to. So we're just going to write it. We'll go Monday. We'll hyphenate it, I think. Maybe not. Yeah, so that was quite the scary episode there. So luckily he didn't have the baby with him. The baby was with me actually that night. And I didn't hear my phone because it was still on vibrate, but I have a habit of not taking it off from vibrate when I leave work, but I have been trying all week to leave it on so that I hear it even when I'm at work. I just turn the volume down a little bit. And then I turn it back up when I leave. So that's why this is going up late. On every other Wednesday, my videos will go up late because my check does not hit until like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So it will go up a little bit later. Monday is the 12th. This will probably be the last. Oh, that's the 14th, Brandy. Holy crap. So Monday, it's the 12th, 13, 14. We'll just put it right on there. So yeah, they'll go up a little bit later, probably like 5, 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Wednesdays are my days off, so it is easier. But I like to have the actual amount, and we don't get our check stubs until Thursdays. So I'll just wait until then, till I get my check on around 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Works for me. But yeah, that's why this one's going up later. I just got back from going to take him to look at that car. So, and I wanted to get this done and up. And I do have to fill in a couple of the days. I have Saturday and Sunday I got to fill in for my spending. And then we are going to use this as the spending this week. And okay, we do have a thicker one. Let's put this up here. I'm going to write week 3 up there. This week I'm going to try my best not to be spending money. Last week I didn't do so great again. Yeah, let's do this. Let's put this guy down first. And then, because once I total them, I write it over here so it's a little bit easier for when I go and flip it back to here, which is right here. I actually got to come in and fill this in. So it'll be easier like if I'm just holding it like this to write it down. So then that way I can do that. Okay. And let's see. Let's put some of this decorative stuff down. Yeah, so I do have a spending problem, and I know I do, and I am trying my best not to spend. Like this week, I bought some lottery tickets. Yeah, I have a lotto problem sometimes too. I like to get some chances out. Yeah, I try. Every now and then you get a good win. But I have not spent money on lottery tickets since Saturday. So that I am trying to curb as well because I don't need to be doing that. And let's see. Okay, so this week, right here, where is it? I just saw, oh, that's next week. Important. Let's put that down because this week we have 2 bills that are due. And then we are going to use this one over here. I hope I'm in frame. So we're going to write our 2 bills on this. Let's mark it with like an asterisk or a star. Let's go with a star. Right there. Actually, move it down a little bit because I only have, what is it, 2 bills? 3 bills. I have 3 bills. So we have Progressive. And then we have have the red truck. And then we have a Patreon. I think I just spelled that wrong, but whatever. Okay, so those are the 3 bills that we have due this week. And then up here we are going January. Through the 18th. And then right here, I'm going to just write week 3. And then let's see here, what do we got? None of that stuff I don't think is important. I think what I want to do is, because this is too thick, I think, for up here. Oh, maybe not. Okay. All right, let's put some of this up here. Actually, I want to do it over here. And then this one is going to go up a little higher. Just something different, I think I want to do. I don't know. Just want to use up as much as I can in each kit. There. And then I'm going to use these and the dots. I think I'm going to just use them as money that I spent. So let's get those down for Saturday and Sunday. Let's see. So Friday. I lied. So I did do some extra spending. I ended up buying more Hubman and Shop Girl stickers, which I really need to slow down on those, but I am doing my best as well, using those ones up on my everyday planner. So let's use one of these guys, and we will stick that right there, and we will that was, we'll just put 49. Okay, and then on Saturday, I thought I had some, oh, duh, right here in front of me. Okay, so let's see here. I do need one of those. I did go grocery shopping on Saturday, but I don't count that as like spending because that's in my budget, and I don't, this is all extra spending, but I'm still going to mark it on there that we went grocery shopping. And we'll use this blue one. Okay, so let's put you up there in my mess. I wonder if I can cover that up. I might be able to. Let's try. Okay, so let's go. Let's put you down here. Yeah, it's not going to cover up. Okay, so give me this. And we're going to do some surgery. We're just going to take this little bit off. I don't want to do it on my book. Okay, that one's being iffy. I don't think it's very sharp. Oh, my puppy dog's dreaming. Crying in his sleep for some reason. Okay. So this sticker is giving me issues. There. All right. So what we'll do is we're just gonna kind of like layer that like that. Okay. Get rid of this junk. Okay. Maybe it was just the way that I was cutting with this thing. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. So on Saturday, I spent 5 different things. Well, my husband spent some money too, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many did I say? 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay. So there's that one, and then we did Parkway was, we'll put 54, and then I'm gonna have to move these down. We're gonna just put them up there for right now, and then put them down as I go, just to make sure I have enough room. Okay. And then I did 2 purchases on Etsy. I have a goal to learn to do some different styles of handwriting, and I purchased a handwriting handbook by, oh my goodness, oh, what's her name? Myers. Oh my goodness. I can't remember her first name. So we'll say 13 here. And then we did another Etsy purchase. Which was 28. That was that jelly cover for my Sterling ink health and wellness tracker, or health and wellness book. So that one was 28. And then I did get Tim Hortons that day. But that was a couple of donuts. I don't know. I was just craving a chocolate donut that morning. And then my husband purchased a game on Steam. I think it was. I don't know. I know it was on Steam. And that was 53. And I am going to write down how much we spent on groceries, which was $250. I think it was like $246, but this was not extra. Just so I can kind of keep an eye on our grocery spending. Okay, and then Sunday was a 0 spend. a no spend. I thought I saw... a sticker where it said no spend. 0 spend. Maybe I'm like losing my mind. Let me see. Come on. Get out of the bag. All right. I could have swore I seen 0 spend. No, guess not. And I did get gas this day, so, and that's not an extra spend. So let's throw a gas thing on here. And that was, I think it was 50. And this was not extra. And then that way I can kind of keep an eye on what I'm spending. Okay, so this was last week. Okay. And then this one was a 0 spend day. Perfect. Okay, so I have to total that up, and then we got, oh, Friday, we're gonna have to change Friday. That's okay. I'll just cross that one out and put a 0 spend that day. And then I'm gonna need a total. Let's put this here on Saturday. We'll put this right there, so we'll write the total up there. And then I'm just gonna do this for the total. Okay. And then I'll add that up later. All right, so back to this page. Let's put, should we do a light? No, let's do the dark. Okay. And I think what I might do is I might layer it a little bit to kind of get that wording gone. Oops. Come on. Work with me here. No. Okay. And then we will do another strip. I mean, I could do a small strip down here, but, or I could move this one down a little bit and then do a small strip in the middle. Should I do that? I could do a dark strip in the middle. Let's do that. Okay. And then let's get these guys, these little tails fixed. And then I think, which color do we want to use? Should we do the blue? Yeah, let's do this dark blue. All right. Oh. I like having all of these different colored washies. And I think I'm going to have to move that bottom one up because this is too thin, but that's okay. I have plenty of room. It works. No. All right, and then we will just fix that other one. And then we'll move on to the other side. And I'm still debating. I might do one up there at the top. All right. I'm gonna use my tweezers for this. I actually am loving doing this this way in a planner. Geez, get with the program, Brandy. Okay. Just let that sit right there for a minute, and then now that I got it stuck down, it shouldn't curl up on me anymore. So does anybody have a planner or a budget book that they use to do their weekly budget or bi-weekly? How do you do it? Do you do it weekly, bi-weekly, monthly? I am going to be coming in here probably, what do we got? What, two more weeks after this week? I might come in here and get my February monthly set up. We'll see. I'm not 100% sure if I want to do it this coming week. Possibly when I do week 4's budget. I might come in and do that. I'll set that up together and get that monthly ready. And then we need the blue. And I think, I can't remember which kit it is, but I'm like really hoping it is like a Valentine's Day kit that I have. If it's not, I did just order a Hubman and Chub Girl weekly kit, or monthly, not monthly, Valentine's Day kits. I ordered like 3 different ones when they came out. So I could always use some of that in this planner as well. So we will see what I got. And then I think I'm going to try and do like all pink for the month of February. And then that way it's kind of on a Valentine's Day lovey-dovey type theme. Okay. So there, that's done. I'm still debating on whether I want to put some of this little blue up here, which I think might look really cute. So let's do that. We didn't end up using that one. We didn't end up using that one. I know I should not be drinking Alani this late at night, but I was a little tired driving tonight, so I popped one open. And you know what? Tuesday was a 0 spend, and today was a 0 spend. We are doing good this week. Okay, so let's get some of this thin washi up there on the top. And you know, I tell myself I don't need any more washi, but I catch myself looking to see if there's any more of this washi, if anybody's selling it. I'm like a good deal, like what I got this stuff on. I mean, like one of the sellers that I bought some of the Simply Gilded from, I did end up paying quite a bit. But the second deal that I got was a really good deal, and I'd love to find another good deal like that. So I always check to see if anybody's got some good deals going on the washi, because I'm not about paying, $10 for a roll of washi. I'm sorry, but I think that's just stupid that you think that you can charge somebody $10 for a used roll of washi tape. I don't care if it's, if, I don't care if it is, what is it called? Coffee Monsters Co. limited edition. $10 for washi tape is ridiculous. That's my thoughts anyways. Don't get me wrong. I like the Coffee Monsters Co. too. And if I don't get it, I don't get it. Because half the time when they do a release, I'm at work and don't realize what time it is. So I miss them. And then everything's sold out within minutes. But that's okay. Not a big deal. I've gotten some of her products, and I have some of her stickers that are like an everyday thing. So I buy those. But if I don't get something, I'm not going to go and pay $10 because I want one of her rolls of washi tape. I think it's just crazy. And some of the prices that people charge for the Hubman and Chub Girl stuff too is just ridiculous. Especially when you can still buy it in the shop. I've noticed how much people charge for that stuff. And and I wanna, so since I'm doing my coffee plan or my coffee journal, I want to like reach out and be like in search of, but then I feel like I'm gonna get like, people are gonna be like, oh, I want $20 for this sheet of stickers. No. So I have in my cart, I'm got what I can still buy from the shop. And I'm waiting to see, or I'm waiting for the March kit to be released. And then that way I can get any extra ones that I want. I still haven't finished filling out this stuff. Crazy. I know. All right, so we paid, we're just going to put an X up here because I have the wrong Patreon, which is on the 28th. I paid Progressive. I paid National Grid. We paid AT&T. And then tomorrow I'm paying the truck. Okay. And then we have our weekly. We'll lay down our washi real quick. Where is it? Right here. This week's washi. We'll lay that down because I hate the writing, but I love this book. And I may just have to purchase it again next year. Unless I can find something similar, maybe like a sterling ink. I have gone on that page so many times to see if things are back in stock, and they're not. Like, everything's still out of stock. Like, their notebooks. Which would be awesome if I could get it back in stock, because I could purchase one of those as my budget planner for next year. I don't know if it's not coming back into stock, or, because it's a new year and everybody just bought them out and they're waiting on a new shipment to come in. I don't know. Where is my end for this? Come on. Where are you? Seriously? Oh, there it is. Sometimes it just blends in and I can't see it. So I am super jealous of my mother-in-law right now. She is down in Puerto Rico. Lucky dog. Nice and warm and in the sunshine. And we're about to get slammed with a snowstorm tonight. Yeah, it was like 40 degrees today. And now we're going to get hit with a snowstorm tonight. And as I was driving home, we got some major fog. So it took me a little bit longer to drive home. because that fog made it really hard to see. Let's see if I can get this back up and move it down a little bit. There we go. But yeah, I was just glad it hadn't started snowing yet. I guess it's supposed to start like around 11 p.m. So that should make the drive in to work tomorrow awesome, because it's supposed to be like a heavy wet snow. Cool beans, because we all love to drive in that. Okay. All right, so this week we have my paycheck. And that was and then I also had half of the insurance money, $340 equals okay, so I don't have very many of these guys left. Let's go right here for the fixed expenses. And then we have this week is this month's progressive bill is ridiculous for some reason. And then next month it's back down to like $500 and some. I'm like, what? Makes no sense. Then we have the red truck. And that is $670. Patreon. I don't think I'm going to keep the Patreons because $8, not $800. I don't watch them like when it says that, you know, there's a new whatever. I don't go and watch them. I usually just watch YouTube. So I don't think I'm going to keep the Patreons. So we have a total of $14.89. This week I'm going to be able to put anything away just because we have those two bigger payments, which is fine. So we have $397 left. And then we have, let's use this guy. This is our variables. And we don't have to put any money away for groceries this week because I did grocery shopping for 2 weeks. We got my husband's gas. And then my gas, and then we are definitely going to have to get some dog food this week. I'm contemplating about having it shipped through Chewy again. That way it's just easier. We don't have to worry about, so 75, 150, 200. So that way we don't have to worry about going to the store to get it. And this leaves us $197 in the checking on top of whatever's in there. So we need, this has got to be cash, and then this is all cash. So let's put a C there, and then this is all C. Okay, so we got truck, I mean, I could put some money into savings, but what I'll do is I will put this into the savings account, and then that way some money is put away. Whatever is left over that we don't use this week, which we really shouldn't be using too much this week because we don't need groceries. We've been making coffee. Oh, smeared that. We've been making coffee every morning at home, so that's good. So we need 600s, 150 and 120, 50, 2 10s and a 5. Whoops. And then I'm just going to do 2 20s and a 10 for the dog food. So we got 6, that's 600, 1, 2, 3, 150, 3 is 60, 5, and then 2 is 10. And I need to grab my calculator. Oh wait, I can probably do that in my head. So we got 6, 7, 8, 60, 8, 70. Wait, right? So we got 6, 7, 8, 60, 70. So 870. So we got 2, 870. Perfect. So I think I'm done with you and my little post-it note. Probably shouldn't have stuck them down that far because now I can't get them. Actually, you know what? Let's put them right here. Super easy to get to. Okay. So we don't need any ones. We need 2 5s. It's $10. 5 10s. 50. 3 20s. 60. 3 50s. And then 600s. And then I'll finish filling out the truck payment and my withdrawal slip. So that is for tomorrow. And I will go to the banks, both banks, get that taken care of. So that is for this week's budget. I do have Mondays to fill in. I had to buy myself some sneakers. Amazon. I think I've already done these Amazon payments, to be honest with you. Maybe not. Okay, maybe not. Because I ordered them a little while ago, but I guess they didn't come out. So we got Amazon. And of course, you know, they can't just take it all out at once. We'll say 21, Amazon, 26, Steam, and then I ordered myself some sneakers from Journey, and that was $30.02. Okay, so that was Monday. Today was a zero spend, or Tuesday was. And then today was a zero spend. I would love to do that for all week. All week. So let's fill this in as well. So Tuesday, 0, Wednesday, 0. Perfect. So that is for this week so far. And I will bring you back for next week. And I think next week we will set up February's monthly. We'll come in and set this up, and we will get January's week 4. We'll do week 4. We'll have to find a new kit to do, and then we'll do the payday. And if you don't want to miss that, make sure you're subscribed and you have your bell notifications turned on, and you will be notified when I upload that and all of my other videos. I am going to be coming in and doing an update on Friday for my work and content book or planner and my health and wellness planner. So if you want to see that, make sure you're subscribed and your bell notification is on. And I appreciate you spending some time with me this evening, and have a great night. Bye for now.